I want to direct your attention to this. Aubrey Draquana Brown. I'm saying Draquana Brown. Draquana Graham. Aubrey Draquana Graham. Let me get up the YouTube chat real quick so I can get y'all up here. Aubrey Draquana Graham is out here coming after content creators in his defamation lawsuit. Not coming after, but he's mentioning them. He's using them as leverage in his defamation lawsuit. Let's talk about this real quick. Before we get into everything else, let's take some time to talk about this. I may have to hold off on the Knife Wonder joint because I was not expecting this. Yeah, I saw Shaq talking about he's coming after Kai. I'm like, come on, dog. Oh, don't tell me Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone. Okay, I don't want to sign up for them. Okay, so it's a new year with the same beef. On Wednesday, Drake upped the ante of the Great Rap War by filing a federal lawsuit against his label Universal Music Group, UMG, for defamation harassment for their support of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. UMG also distributes Lamar's music through Interscope Records. Among the many claims, the lawsuit, Drake's lawyers allege UMG whitelisted Lamar's diss track in order for popular content creators to amplify the song on their pages, which is true. Yes, they did whitelist the song because they knew that there was a lot of creators, let's just say, put it out there was a lot of black content creators who were heavy on following the diss songs before then, and there was things that they couldn't necessarily react. So Kendrick, with his ear to the crowd, to his ear to the fans, was like, no, let's whitelist this so that people can respond and get more traction towards it. So if we get more views on the video, UMG gets more money, we all get more money, they get more money by responding, we're all good. This should seem like it is common sense. Andy, what's good? This should seem like it's common sense. But no. Aubrey Draquana Brown. I keep saying Brown. Aubrey Draquana Graham keeps on draking. So yeah, I don't get this. Anyway, welcome to the chat, Andy. Appreciate you coming through. On January 14th, just a day prior to filing the defamation harassment complaint, Drake withdrew his previous pre-action paperwork against UMG and Spotify, accusing the two of colluding to illegally and artificially, wow, Drake, really? Enhance the listenership of Not Like Us. The new suit filed in the Southern District of New York on January 15th requests a jury trial as it alleged that UMG unleashed every weapon in its arsenal to make Kendrick's song a viral hit, despite the alleged intention to convey specific, unmistakable, and false factual allegation that Drake is a criminal nail file. I'm not going to say that on here because I want to get demonetized. All right, real quick. So I want to fill in the gaps real quick, and it looks like I'm not going to be able to touch Knife's video, which sucks. So I'm going to have to reshape this entire video. I won't be able to touch Knife's video. I got to get back to work at 2:30 on my time. All right, so UMG actually responded last night to this. Hold up. Let me see if I could pull this up. Because I actually shared this on Twitter. And it's... yeah, Draquana's done. That's the best way I can put it. Let me see. Here it is. So I shared this last night. Shout out to Elliot Wilson. He shared this last night. This is what UMG has to say about Mr. Draquana Graham. Not only are these claims untrue, but the notion that we would seek to harm the reputation of any artist, let alone Drake, is illogical. We have invested massively in his music, and our employees around the world have worked tirelessly for many years to help him achieve historic commercial and personal financial success, said UMG spokesperson. See, this is how You know what this sounds like? This sounds like somebody like, yo, I looked out for you for so many years and you do this to me? You do this to me? Anyway, they added, throughout his career, Drake has intentionally and successfully used UMG to distribute his music and poetry to engage conventionally outrageous back and forth rap battles to express his feelings about other artists, which he has. He even cried a few times. He now seeks to weaponize the legal process to silence an artist's creative expression and seek damages from UMG for distributing that artist's music. We have not and do not engage in defamation against any individual. At the same time, we will vigorously defend this litigation to protect our people and our reputation, as well as any artist who might directly or indirectly become a frivolous litigation target for having done nothing more than write a song. So that's official from UMG, which is crazy because it's come down to this part where they have to speak out against dude. And this why? Like, why is this a thing? Why is it that, you know, we have rap battles for a reason where people should be allowed to rap without thinking about, is this person going to sue me? Is this person going to take me to court? And it's super mind-blowing that this is actually a thing. I was actually on Twitter Space this morning. We was actually discussing the whole timeline, and it was some parts of the facts that I even didn't remember off the top of my head. But when you go down and see that Drake was the perpetrator, that he threw the first punch, and because the person he threw the first punch to is beating him down relentlessly, he wants to say abuse, he wants to call the cops? Really? Yo, you know what that's you know how messed up that is? That's like, I'm gonna give you a very real example. That's like, if those of you who are familiar with squatters and everything, especially how in New York City, that's like a squatter finding some ways in someone's house, and then when a person finds out that a squatter is living there and they try to kick them out, the squatter gets the police and the authorities involved to try to legally sue that person for kicking them out, for not giving them enough time to get out, even though they didn't know that they were there. That's the game Drake is playing right now, and it's shameful. It's shameful. Wild analogy, I know, but you cannot tell me it don't fit. Don't mean to interrupt your video. I promise this won't take long. Have you heard of melodics? If you haven't, I want you to take a look at this. Melodics is a learning tool that helps music producers learn how to finger drum better, play the keyboard better, or even use electronic drums better. This is something that if you are serious about your music production journey and you want to separate yourself from people who don't know music theory or who don't know how to play the keyboard or who don't know how to finger drum, this is for you. I would highly recommend buying this. I have a link down below. It is an affiliate link. I do get a financial kickback from this. It doesn't cost you extra, but it does benefit the channel if you do click on that. So I will encourage you to check out that link, and you will get a percentage off your next purchase with Melodics if you go ahead and sign up under me. So check it out down below. I'll catch you back in the video.